Hey guys, it's your boy Kenny Boulder with another Pokemon video. And today we're going to be discussing about the crazy shit that's been happening at GameStop for Phantasmal Flames. So if you've been living under a rock, Phantasmal Flames is today, Friday, release day. And so we're catching up with some crazy stories and you're wondering why this is happening. Let me show you why. Let me show you why this is happening. So Phantasmal Flames is a new Pokemon card set, okay? New Pokemon card set. Means there's going to be a lot of hype, a lot of lines. And so GameStop is doing a massive push for people to go into stores. They stopped doing online orders. They're only doing in-person orders now. So if you want to get Pokemon cards, you have to go to GameStop. And so this is an internal use paper. They're selling ETBs for $69.99. Booster boxes for $239.99. Booster bundles for $44, sleeve packs for $6.99, Mega Battle Decks, Trainer's Kit, etc. And I want to highlight these prices are literally market prices. They're $10, $40 more than they should be. A sleeve booster is not $6.99. It's usually about $5.50. And so they're upcharging these prices, and people are still going to GameStop because they know they can get at least limits. Because right now, and let me show you another picture. These are the store pictures that are showing up right now. So, new drop incoming, Pokemon TCG, Phantasmal Flames, November 14th, 2025. And there is limits. This store will have 728 boosters, where it's going to be a limit of 5 per person. But, if you're a pro member, you get 10, okay? So keep that in mind. There's two prices here. There's the pro member and there's a regular membership. So booster boxes, they have 13 here. The limit's going to be 1 per person. But if you're a pro member, you get 2 per member right there. So you follow me right now? This doesn't seem kind of fair. Elite Trainer Box, 62 available. The limit is going to be 1 per person, but pro members get 2. Booster bundles, 130 available. Limit's going to be 1, pro member 2. Mega Battle Deck, 16. Pro is going to get 2. Trainer Tools to get 2 per. So, this shows you an idea that basically, if you're not the first 5 people, you are not getting a booster box, okay? You are not going to be able to find a Mega Evolution Phantasmal Flames booster box. Because if there's a limit of 2 per pro membership, I guarantee you that everyone in line that's going to be waiting at GameStop, they're going to buy the max of 2. Even though it's almost $240 per booster box. Because the reality right now, and this is the truth guys, is scalpers are literally everywhere. They're buying everything out. If you think that scalpers are just sitting back there waiting for days, nah. They want to make some money. This is quick cash. That's why they're there. And so, you're probably wondering, well, what are other places? Well, I got a couple pictures here. This one here. So, this is another GameStop. This one has 302 booster packs. Only 4 booster boxes, okay? So, if you're not the first 2 in line at this GameStop, you're getting 0 booster boxes. And yeah, maybe someone's going to buy 1, sure. So, maybe the first 3 might get 1. But I guarantee you, the first 4, nah. You gotta be the first 2 at the minimum. The first 2 people in line here. Elite Trainer Box, 16. Booster Bundles, 35. Mega Battle Decks, 4. Trainer Tools Kits, 10. Here's another one right here. Another GameStop. Sleeve Boosters, 312. Booster Boxes, 6. Elite Trainer Boxes, 20. Okay? So keep that number. 20 booster boxes, okay? So if you're not the first 10 people in line, you might not get a booster box. Do the math right there. So people are incentivized to basically go in and camp the whole evening. Because you're basically, if you're not the first 10, you're getting nothing. And here's another one. I have a lot of these pictures, man. This one has 9 booster boxes, 58 Elite Trainer boxes, 92 bundles. And I want to flag, I mean, they're getting an enormous amount of product. In a way, this is good. But I think the limits are kind of bonkers to me. Like, if you're telling me you have 9 booster boxes and you're going to only give them to 4 people, even though you have 9. At that point, just make it 1 per person. But again, because it's GameStop, they're like, yo, you gotta be a pro member. Pro members are important. We love being a pro member. Give us your, $50 a year. So it basically just forces you to be a pro member so you can circumvent the actual limit. Because if you're just a regular Joe that doesn't have a pro member, you show up, well, sucks to suck here, it's 1 per customer. And yeah, if you're a pro member, you get to buy 2. You get to double that. So for me, that's just bonkers. And this is the last one, I swear. And at least this one here shows the prices here. So this one has 1,000 booster packs. And they do put down the price, and they highlight that you have to be a pro, or they do not have to, but it's recommended, like bright red. If you're a pro member, you double that amount. You double the amount you can purchase, even though it's $6.99. Same thing with the booster box. Oh, we have 20? They cost $239. Oh, the limit is 2 per pro member. We have 105. That is crazy. 105 Elite Trainer boxes. Again, $69.99, so it's marked up by almost $10, $15. Still, the limit is 2 per customer. And so, this GameStop is the place to go. Honestly, like, at least if you're the top 10, each of you can get a booster box, And if you're like, at minimum, 50 people at this GameStop will be able to walk away with at least 1 booster Elite Trainer box. Just saying. 105? I mean, that's a good place to go get some Pokemon cards. And so now you're wondering why we're here. Well, let me show you why. There is insane pictures of people waiting in line. So, Pokemon, Peak Hobby, Pokemon TCG, this is real. This is a GameStop line. And we're going to get this picture right now. So these guys here are waiting in line. They're watching Thursday Night Football. So I can tell you this was last night. Because Thursday Night Football was literally last night. That is Mr. Sherman himself announcing and talking. This was the Patriots versus the Jets game. They got a fucking portable device here. They even got fire, bro. They got fire. So these guys are hanging out. Homeboy here has his vape in his hand. He's on his phone. They're on the lawn chairs. They're in front of GameStop. This person's passed the fuck out. I don't blame them. That game was a bit of a snooze fest. But they got PS4. They got games. This looks like a good time. I'm not going to lie. This looks like a great fucking time. You're just with your boys, hanging out, waiting for Pokemon cards or Call of Duty. I'm sure some people online are waiting for Call of Duty, but maybe not. I think most folks here were here for Pokemon Phantasmal Flames. Okay? And so they're waiting in line. They're chilling out right there. And I got another picture right here, of course. We got a lot of pictures. We got people just outside the mall. So this is a mall, and you have to go inside the Macy's, the JCPenney, to go and get the Pokemon cards. Because some GameStops are in malls. And so this person's outside the mall hanging out here. You got some camping chairs. And that is bonkers to me, man. This is a mall, Black Friday vibes. You have a person right here. He's on his iPad. Dude, homie's on his iPad hanging out. And I've done this before. There is no shame in going and waiting at a midnight release. I used to do this for World of Warcraft releases, for Smash Bros, for Pokemon cards back involving Skies. I did the same thing as well. Now, would I do this now? Fuck no. I am done with waiting at 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, or even the previous day for Pokemon card drops now. And there's more pictures. I have so many pictures, guys. People have been sending me pictures all day. And this is another one, GameStop. And you can see 4 people in line. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 people waiting in line. And there's Battlefield 6. So you can go get Battlefield 6. So the point I'm trying to make here is that all this stuff is recent stuff, This literally is yesterday or today this morning. And again, this picture is fucking wild. Honestly, wild. Another one right here. Oh yeah, we're going to watch this one here. Let me save this. This is, I think, a little bit wild. Taking a nap on the floor. And you got some coffee. You got some shoes. You got some weird stains on the ground. Like, this is bonkers for me, dude. Like, I get it. You got to sleep. But damn, bro. And there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in line. So, this is at night. And again, you can tell this is literally yesterday or earlier this week, Veterans Day. So this is literally a picture from recently. And I get it, you know. You gotta get the Pokemon cards. Maybe it's worth it. But damn, bro. Waiting outside, sleeping on the ground. I mean, GameStop is like... This imagery, this is bad optics, you know? In my opinion, it looks really bad that you have people like sleeping outside of your stores for Pokemon cards. I could be wrong though. I mean, maybe they want this. They want this. They're like, yo, we want to see more foot traffic in our stores. And now we have people sleeping outside of our stores for Pokemon cards. Maybe they like this. Maybe this is like, whoever is the GameStop CEO is like, yeah, fuck yeah. Get them out there. Get them out there. And of course, another one right here. This person posted this. Let's save that. And yeah, I think this is a vibe. You know, respect. I respect anyone who brings out a tent. You know, bring out some chairs, have a good time, and that's fine. That's fine with me. You know, no shade, no disrespect. I just I can't do this anymore personally. So, hanging out with your homies, eating snacks, hanging out, having a good time. That's fine. This is okay. Nothing wrong with that. This is where I think it gets crazy. So if you're not waiting at GameStop since Wednesday for Phantasmal, you don't want that bad. So here's this guy right here. Let's go watch this guy.
Phantasmal Flames releases on a Friday. We here at GameStop. First in line on a Wednesday, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about?
Bro, on a Wednesday. This guy is so cooked. Oh my god. And so for me, and this is me being brutally honest right here. Why the fuck are you there on a Wednesday waiting for a Pokemon drop unless you are a Pokemon scalper? You know? I feel like even the most die-hard, the most intense Pokemon fan would not wait 2 fucking days for Pokemon cards unless they had an incentive to flip and resell the Pokemon cards. It's just... I just don't get it. I don't get it. And again, this is my opinion. This guy could be a Pokemon fan. He could be willing to commit for that. And fine, sure. But in my mind, and I put myself pretty high up there as a Pokemon fan. Waiting for 40 hours for Pokemon cards is not worth it. Unless you are truly an unemployed scalper. That's just me being honest with you guys. I think unless you're an unemployed scalper who wants to make some money off of Pokemon cards, you would not be waiting in line for 2 fucking days. I think most Pokemon card fans, the reality is that you can't take time off like that. You have a job or you're working. Like, this is not, like, possible, man. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they took the day off. Maybe they did something along those lines, but I don't know. This person here, Fanad, 78769, they live streamed their entire overnight camping. They literally live stream themselves waiting in line for Pokemon cards. And for me, like, this is fucking crazy. I mean, this is over an hour and a half, but like, fuck, dude. And the line's big. There's a lot of people in line for this too. Like, look at that. There's at least 20 people in line. At minimum, 20 people in line. So, you have all those folks, and and they go in, and then, yeah, everyone's inside the store. So, hanging out, chatting. And so, this for me is just, this is a mall, by the way. So, they walked in the mall. And so, yeah, everyone, this is, I guess, another GameStop as well. And people just be out there, and people ripping packs, and yeah, I respect that, you know? This is the craze right now, guys. The craze is, this is the reality of Pokemon card collecting. And again, people are paying crazy prices for this. This is not cheap shit. This is literally 20% up, in my opinion, marked up for Pokemon cards. And obviously, I'm going to have covered this story more, but this was just this morning. And so, if you went to GameStop, let me know how many people were there. Let me know how many people were waiting in line to get Pokemon cards. Let me know if there were any issues with Pokemon cards. Because, again, I've also covered stories where people cut in line, people are trampling over each other, people are doing some shitty things at the Pokemon Center drops for previous drops. And so I'm worried that the hype is still over. It's just there's so much hype. There's too much hype. And Shit, dude. Again, waiting from Wednesday to Friday is baffling for me. It is crazy to even comprehend the dedication that anyone would put that much time and effort to just sit there all day waiting for Pokemon cards. And I could be wrong, again. Like, no shade to the collectors. Like, yeah, you know, if you want to spend that time and effort to get Pokemon cards, absolutely. But so far from what I've seen and discovered over my past 2 years now of analyzing and doing Pokemon commentary, the people who do this are usually unemployed scalpers, resellers, people who are just going in and buy everything and then flip it the next day, essentially. And from what I understand, you know, the consumer, the collectors, people can't do that. On a Friday, most people are working on Fridays, you know? Like, they work from a 9 to 5. People can't wait in line at, you know, midnight or even Thursday at 5 p.m. to get one booster box for almost, you know, $250. That's just not possible for the average person. So unless you're the most hardcore, dedicated fan, or in my opinion, a scalper, that's just the reality right now with these Pokemon drops. You can't find stuff. But I want to say, I do appreciate the limits. And for what it's worth, like, even though I might disagree, like, giving 2 booster boxes per customer, you know, I still recognize that they're at least doing limits now. And that is the way to do things right now. Because the market, the Pokemon card hobby, is still spicy. It's still fucking spicy. And there's still people willing to wait and buy all the Pokemon cards. And the moment you take that away, I fucking guarantee it, they're going to buy everything out. And so, my moral of the story is that, guys, be safe out there. If you do go wait in line out there, if you do, you know, hang out with people, be nice, be courteous, be respectful. Obviously, there are probably going to be scalpers in line. That's just the reality right now. Like, I want to think that everyone in line is going to be a good-natured Pokemon fan. But right now, from what I've seen and what I've been told and what I've witnessed over the past, 9 months of this crazy phase, they're probably going to be a scalper in line. And their goal is to maybe buy one. Hey, I buy one, I keep it for myself, sure. But the other one, I'm going to flip it for some extra money. Because, you know, this hobby doesn't pay for itself. And people will rationalize all sorts of crazy shit. And so that's just my opinion for that matter. So guys, let me know in the comments how your GameStop Phantasmal Flames drops were. Let me know if you're able to get stuff. Let me know if you were able to see scalpers. And of course, if you have stories that you want me to cover or share or screenshots of crazy shit, email me, DM me, or tweet at me at thekennyboulder@gmail.com, and I'll make sure I cover it in a story, because I guarantee you there's probably going to be some bad apples here. So, guys, I really am thankful for your support. We're so close to 8,500 subscribers. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and comment. Share this video. Have a great day, guys. Be safe out there. I'll see you next time. Take care.